They say Miss Crawley means to leave her fortune to Captain Rawdon Crawley, who will accompany her for the journey.
I see Pitts intended is among the guests. I'll be after you to marry next.
Oh, Teddy, how could I? When my heart belongs to you.
Matilda,
Wicked boy.
welcome.
Brother.
You know Lady Southdown, I think, and her daughter, Lady Jane?
Aunt Matilda, on behalf of the entire Crawley...
Keep your toadying till I get to a fire. You can suck up all you wish once I'm warm.
Well, that's put us in our place.
We may have the titles, Mamma, but Miss Crawley has the money.
And don't we know it?
Now, Miss Becky, this is my younger son, Rawdon. And mind you, stay clear of his fluttering lashes. He breaks hearts for a hobby, but he's a soldier, through and through.
I'm warned.
Has been good to me.
Who wouldn't be?
You shouldn't read in a carriage. It'll make you sick.
Reading always makes me sick.
Who's it from?
My friend, Amelia Sedley. I thought she might have set a date for her marriage, but it seems not.
And who is her intended?
Captain George Osborne.
Osborne? Any relation to the Duke of Leeds?
Oh, no, ma'am. He's a tradesman's son.
Oh.
I know Osborne. He's in one of the line regiments. He's as green as this grass and would go to the deuce to be seen with the Lord.
Captain Osborne's vanity must make him a tempting victim.
I say, Aunt, why don't we do Miss Sharp a favor and invite them over?
If you think it would be amusing.
I am glad to see Miss Crawley knows your worth.
As long as George knows yours.
Of course he does.
Shall I play for you?
Oh, thank you, my dear. Rawdon, will you explain the rules of piquet to Miss Sedley? I've quite forgotten.
Be careful, Amelia. Captain Crawley knows his cards.
I'm warned.
Oh, there are no fortunes in piquet.
All the same, be kind to her. She is my only friend.
Not your only friend, Miss Sharp.
Crawley, Miss Sharp. You cross with me.
Cross? I could kiss you. To see George Osborne fleeced makes the perfect end to the perfect day.
Oh, dear. I was rather hoping the evening wasn't over yet.
Oh?
I was wondering if you might like to show me your room.
Of course. I'll run and ask Miss Crawley's permission.
Yeah. Don't joke.
Really, Captain? You cannot imagine I would do anything to incur your aunt's displeasure.
I thought you and I had an understanding.
Well, I understand this. 2 men and 2 men only will enter my bedchamber. My husband and the doctor.
You know my heart, Becky. You know I'd do anything for you.
I'm flattered.
But Aunt views on these things came out of the Ark.
That's not how she sounds.
No, don't be deceived. She talks like Oliver Cromwell, but thinks like Charles I, and believe me, it's an outside wager she'll ever change her mind.
It's lucky then, Captain, that you're a gambling man. And no stranger to taking a chance.
You? We'll be in Queer Street if you don't come round.
I'd rather be in Queer Street with you than Park Lane with any other. Look, Rawdon, she will come round. She said herself she'd love you to elope.
It's all talk, you know. She loves romance in her novels, but not in her family. Where they're concerned, she's as snobbish as Queen Charlotte.
Well, then, we'll have to send an ambassador to plead our case.
Oh, yes? What kind of ambassador would that be?
I'd say a very little one with rosy cheeks and blue eyes. Probably not too much hair.
What? Oh, you! Brilliant! Darling girl! Well, that'll mend fences if nothing else will. Oh, Becky. Won't you just? There never was a woman who could manage like you, Becky Sharp.
You won't do anything brave, will you? Promise.
What? Oh, tears. Tears from my strong little Becky.
I'm a woman in love, aren't I?
If you should awake to find me dead, you must be sure at least of this, that you are a woman who has been truly loved.
You know, Lord Stane is planning a dinner next week with the Minister of War. He promises to talk of nothing but you. The cards are in your hand, darling. Must I show you how to play them?
So now you are to instruct me in games of chance.
I just want you to think on the winnings.
No, I know what we have to win. I'm just afraid of what we might lose. You're taking favors from a tiger, Becky.
I'm not afraid.
Keep your eyes open.